Leaders, how do you lead effectively when you're carrying a burnt out culture? SWAT leaders, you need to hear this. There are so many leaders now, they're frustrated, they are distressed, and they're on the verge of giving up because they are surrounded by a burnt out culture, a culture that's emotionally fatigued. Some of the people in the culture made commitments and promises, and they're not keeping them. They're breaking their own pledges, and now you are still called to lead them. And that can be very frustrating when you know that people have the potential to be great and to be effective in the organization or in the community or even in the church community, and they're not keeping their commitments. So you have to do a leadership pivot. Whenever you're experiencing a burnt out culture, you must make the choice to do a pivot, change the rhythm of the organization, open them up to a place where they can feel fine or okay to rest. And it's quite okay for them to rest. It's quite okay for them to take a journey to emotionally process some things they probably are dealing with personally, at the same time being overwhelmed with a function that they have committed themselves to in the organization. What I do is I do not micromanage people. I prefer that they be accountable. I prefer they keep me in the loop of how they're feeling and what they're going through. I prefer for them to be vulnerable. But sometimes you know that everybody will not have that ability to communicate and have conversation with you when they're going through. So I just let them take their journey. I let them process some things, and sometimes it's okay for them to take a place of rest. But at the same time, I focus on the ones that are committed, those who are highly energized and highly functional to keep on going on with you to manifest the vision. And the second thing that I do is I seek to be an example of how not to be burnt out. And the way I do that is I make sure that I have a sacred space by myself so that I can emotionally process and I can get into a place of resting myself, so I will have enough energy to help people along the way so they will not experience burnout. Because if you're overwhelmed, if you're constantly frustrated, you're constantly distressed, they're going to see that. They're going to see that you are not even believing the vision and even believing the mission that you've casted forth. And so you as a leader have to learn how to find some time to rest, how to find some alone time so that you will not be burnt out as well. The third thing is more important. It's a very vital principle. The third thing is simply learning how to cast a vision in a more effective way, shifting the culture by taking a different way or a different approach of bringing forth a vision, letting them know that there are stakeholders to the vision. You cannot do it by yourself. You need them to help you. So you want to encourage them and empower them to take ownership, but also be contributors to the vision and not just be a liability, because truly, if the truth be told, they are stakeholders. And once they understand they are stakeholders, then they're going to find their second wind and they're going to continue on with you so that you can do something bigger than just one person. You can help a community and also be a game changer to a society. So keep on leading effectively and just simply make the leadership pivot, shift the rhythm of the organization, and let them process what they need to process so they can jump back in and fulfill what God has